Alrighty, there we go. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David and her ladyship? Now, Bassman may or may not be with us today. He did send me an email to the effect that he may be, well, he's going to be on a little bit late, and he may not be on today. We'll see how it all rolls out. Be that as it may, good people. What we're doing today is, hopefully, well, I plan on finishing the Corsair. That is my objective. Yes, it is. After I do also have other things I can work on and may well do. So we'll get onto that directly. Round comes the camera. Now, next. Here, as you can see, I have the aircraft upside down so as we can put in our bits and bobs. Now, this will go onto this one, I believe is the drill. Or does it? No, it goes onto that one. That will go in nice and easy. Let's see how nicely that fits. Might want to just bore that out a little bit. But in it goes, thus. Yeah, we'll bore that out just a touch. In which case I might do both of them. No, actually, no, first, let us just, was that need boring out? Yeah, give them both a slight touch with the file. Then we'll put those in. Actually, what I might measure out or just check out is, give me a moment. Where is, it's not that one. I'm looking for a wheel. This wheel to be precise. Now, and that will go in. Well, pretty straightforward up, I guess. Yep. So it'll go in there, and that will. So what that does, let's just trim that off. And then we will, excuse me, dearie me. Sprue cutters. Now, where are they? Rubbing. Where have I put the sprue cutters? This means they're probably under something. Oh, really? 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 I'm going to go clean up my desk today. I'm a bit frustrated with its state. Going to get a bit. Where the fuck are they? Come on now. This is nonsense. Really? Really? They weren't in here, you reckon? At this stage, okay, I've got some. These will do the job. These are actually my original pair of sprue cutters. Now, here comes the hard part. This one here. And that came off intact quite nicely. Excellent. Now, there. And there. Not over there yet. It's also attached down here. Alright. Now, let's see. That might need a bit of a touch up here. That's a bit ugly. Actually, depending on the angle, it might not even be seen. But let's just bring this in. That will go in like almost. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Very comfy. Yeah, we can leave it. Just right. That's not going to need boring out. That's pretty nice. You guys probably can't see that, but what you'll see if I move you around, and yeah, I have. We were on the same. Yeah. You can see that's going to sit quite nicely straight away. So we'll do that. But first, we'll, excuse me, bore out the holes for the front wheels. Then we'll glue them in, pretty obviously. And then we shall, excuse me a moment. Give them a bit of time to dry. They won't take that long, I don't think. As long as they're stable, we can continue to work around and with them. So yeah. First, however, as I was saying, we'll go with this little number, ideal for the purpose. Now, let's go into the relevant, which one I might even do. Just make sure you can see. Yep, we could. Just come into here. There we go. Don't need to take out too much. It's amazing as to how much a file will take out without it actually you actually being able to visibly notice. Now, let's see how we go this time. Healing. Very nice. All right. I dare say the other's the same. I'm just going to roll with these. Let's do this, peeps. Now, once they're on, I'm going to start doing stuff on the aerial. And then I have other cunning plans, people. Yes, I do. But first, let's get this shit done. Now, glue. Boom. How's the one to go to? If this will get it started on this. That's actually smelling promising already. I can smell glue. I don't know if that's a good thing. You'd think so, wouldn't you? It's going to make me do the lighter thing. At the moment, I'm not seeing any glue. Okay. Hang on. Right. Should I jump the gun? No. We'll hit it with the lighter. Oh, hey, Bassman, how you doing? I flicked you the rest of the chapters, but they may not have come through in quite the correct order. So just make sure you check the chapter title, so as you've got the whatchamacallit's correct order. And I'm doing very well, thanks. Say hi to Basswoman. Caught a couple of both me and my mate caught caught fish yesterday. It was good. We actually had a really good time. Let's see if I can get this glue going. We might have scored more fish had it not been for, because we'd had it, what happens when we go fishing, we have it's almost like a set structure as to what we do. And how it operates is that I'm going to put this onto here now. Just give it a bit of an elevation and stability. Anyway, so what happens is we go out, do some fishing for a few hours, and then go to a bakery and have a pie and a coffee, and then go out and fish for a few more hours. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. And anyway, and the first session had gone really well. I'd scored 2, my mate had scored 1. I'd lost a third through the hook. And the only downside to anything was that I'd also actually caught a turtle. But managed to get him in, released quite happily, all good. Anyway, so we go off, we have our ritual pie and coffee, and go back, and we've barely got our lines in the water. What you need to understand is where we are, there's a fair bit of foot traffic. There's a fair few people go through there. And that's fine, you know, no worries. And there's this woman with her dog. She does not have her dog on a lead. And that's one thing. But why is that? What am I doing wrong here? Excuse me a moment. Really? Why are you playing up? Well, there we go. And what the devil? What is your problem? You were all good before. Anyway, yeah, she's walking along with her dog off the lead, which is never a good start. There we go. Anyway, and it runs straight into the water directly in front of us, and then also puts its nose, like we have to stop it from getting its nose into the bait. It comes up and drools all over me, and it's just like, lady, you need to be euthanized for the betterment of society. Oh, hey, John, how you doing? So, yeah, at the end of the day, that sort of, we were trying to decide, should we move, shouldn't we? Because part of it is also, that's, you know, we're going, well, could we? We're fully set up and settled in, you know? And then fucking bozo comes up and kills it all. No, well. But we caught fish anyway, and that was cool. It's always cool, because that's ultimately what you go fishing to do. All right. Let's get this one in. This one was very cooperative last time. Now, last time I did it from this angle. So I'm just going to roll with that as a premise. I've just noticed that it's not quite straight. Well, not the wheel is, but the bracket's not. Anyway. Now, let's just... There we go, I think. Not quite. You feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel? Yeah, I can. Now, we'll just let that settle for a bit. we should get that onto its wheels directly. Well, in the final analysis, mate, that is what goes, what you go fishing for. Did you see the link? I'll put the link up. I don't know if you saw it. I'll put it up again for you. Oh, no, I didn't put it up. There we go. Deary me. I thought I'd put that up. I hadn't. There we go. Aha.
Hello.
Yeah. Ahoy, ahoy. How you doing?
Fine, sir. How you doing? Hello, David. John.
I'm doing good. Now, what my next objective here is, this is the aerial stand. So what we're going to
looking
do,
nice.
yeah, so what we're going to do, trim here, hopefully don't lose it. There we go. That's a good start. It's never a good outcome if you lose your aerial stand. Next, I am looking for, or did I actually think to put it away? Put it away, boy, or I shall tweak it. That's a Rowan Atkinson line. But he does this sketch where, or this part of his stage show where he plays a school teacher at a very sort of like what's clearly a very upper crust sort of school sort of a deal going on.
Right.
And that as he's going through the role, and there's various names, like some of them are just silly ones. Manager, Hitler. Yes, you can put your arm down now.
Damn.
Herpes.
Herpes.
My prick. Has anyone seen my prick? Oh, come on. Somebody must have seen my prick. Your prick. And there goes, there is a whole stack of them. But I can't remember which one of them incurs the very scornful berating of, put it away, boy, or I shall tweak it. And it's never clarified as to what he's actually talking about. It's left very much to the imagination, which is actually kind of clever.
It is.
And yeah.
The imagination can run wild.
Well, that's it. And when you're talking about teenage boys, make no assumptions. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. All been there, done that.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's a corker for you, that's funny for wrong reasons. This is a true story about a guy who he lived next door to my basically an entire family of guys I knew who went to school with, and one of whom was my best mate. And he had no qualms because he was quite an equipped gentleman, shall we say. And he was very proud of this and had no qualms about, in the middle of biology class, for example, trotting it out, look at that, and putting it against a ruler.
Shit.
And you got to be going, whew, well, that each to their own.
Damn it. Yeah, it's pays to be quick on your feet.
Yeah.
But last one's actually got pretty good about that here lately. She been cracking on me.
Now what I'm going to do, one of the trickier parts of putting aerial wire on, in my experience, is getting it onto the actual aerial stand. It can be quite the cunty little maneuver. So what I'm going to do is to do that first, is the theory. Because then I have the cuntiness out of the way. That's the theory. I might, now that it's in position, just give it a touch more crystal clear. Hopefully it doesn't put its fist up my ass at this juncture, because it is possible. It will. No, I think we are going to be fine. Jolly good. That'll help things along. Now, while I have the crystal clear out, I have other cunning plans. I do. Let's have a gander. What you doing? What you doing there?
That's the Trans Am. I finally finished it.
Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty, mate.
Yeah, I put a coat of wax on it last night.
Nice.
And, it's even got Burt Mills' head in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm proud of that one. Everything went together smoothly. The wheels actually rolled.
It makes such a difference when things do go together smoothly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, considering what happened to that Monte Carlo.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's yeah. Unfortunate. I believe the phrase I'm actually looking for is yes, and let's never speak of it again.
Yeah, I tried to find another one today, and unfortunately, the Walmart has sold out. They only had like 3 left of different models.
No. Oh well, worst things happen at sea. Well, at least so I'm told. Never been to sea, wouldn't know. Now, here's one. While we're waiting for them to get a bit more solid, boom, we can get this in. Because that goes into there. Excuse me.
So that puppers wanted to go swimming on you yesterday, huh?
Oh, dude. And it wasn't like it was a small dog. It was quite one of those, it was a water dog. So its natural instinct was, unsurprisingly, to go in the water.
Damn it.
It's interesting with the different ways, because you know how the dogs are bred for different purposes.
Right.
It's interesting how you can see how that manifests in some of the way they do things or what they do. Like there's another dog that came along later, chose not to go in the water happily, and it was clearly it was a can't remember, not very good identifying different breeds, but at the end of the day, it was a hunting dog, and it was sniffing everything in sight, looking for all the scents it could find. Whereas this other one was just running around, jumping in the water. It's like, yeah, okay. There's a type of dog I've become aware of that I've nice one. David's got an AM key, got a new kit, Joker, the Joker car, and a Gotham police car. Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Now,
that's cool.
Now let's get this into position. Actually, I might get the lid on that. Yeah, but yeah, it was like I said. This dog I've seen it on YouTube at first. I haven't done any sort of like specific seeking of data on it. I just saw it on a YouTube clip, and because I've like you clip on one thing on YouTube, and then it starts coming up more often.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
And it's a breed called a Cane Corso, an Italian one. And it would appear that they are descended from the war dogs that the Romans used to use. And as you can imagine, they're very big. Oh, nice. And pretty ugly, actually. but immensely powerful.
I like my last girlfriend.
And just a disturbing vision, frankly. Now, so we got that into position. Now that little clear part there. You know what, guys? I'm feeling brave. Give me a moment.
Do you need a drum roll?
Boom. Looky at that. I can't see it.
Ah, there it is.
On its wheels.
On its wheels. Nicely done.
Now what that tells me is that I can do all the other bits and bobs around the wheels. They are sufficiently strong to do so, I would suggest. Yep. Beautiful. Let's do this, peeps.
That turned out really nice, Robster.
I'm pretty happy with it, thank you. Now, I'll move the camera to there. Next, let's get these on. Let's get these on. Whoa.
Let's get it on.
Now, next. Actually, before I do that, just while I think to more than anything else, and there's one other thing I want to check out. There's the detail I require for this. Now, first, I went to the hobby shop and they didn't have my magic oil. Such is life. These are the trial and tribulation. Jesus, I almost knocked everything off. But even then, I bumped the rear wheel. There we go. That's the problem. But the rest of it's all held very stable. There we go. And in fact, in truth, so does the rear wheel. That's a good sign, really, you got to say. Now, what I wanted to do, what I was trying to get to, I did, however, get myself another paint pen because where is it? It's here somewhere.
I grabbed one today as well.
I'm looking. What I'm looking for is there it is. There it is.
No, I'll go take it now. Yeah.
This one. Because it's not properly it's not completely consistent. This is the drop tank. I want to make that paint cup the color here a little more consistent.
Why don't hobby shops carry the spray activator for glue?
Oh yeah.
My hobby shop don't have it. Walmart don't have it. A Target don't have it.
This is, in my experience, the joy of the internet.
Yep.
In fact, given where you live, like in a small town and shit like that, I would suggest, and you would be able to confirm for me, sometimes that's the only way shit happens.
Yes, this is true. Very true. And like most people, I like to find stuff in the stores.
That is the thing. You can actually see what you're getting and choose with a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Be more particular about what you're getting.
You can see what you're getting.
Yeah, be more about it. Yeah.
That's the bottom line straight away, isn't it? Really?
Excuse me. I've had quite a few downfalls with ordering stuff off Amazon here lately. They don't put no damn packing paper in their boxes when you order stuff from them.
Yeah, right.
I'll get something that has a lot of packing paper, and I've gotten items here recently that has no packing paper.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, I had to order some of my Star Wars figures that I collect from Amazon because I can get them a little bit cheaper,
Yeah.
I want my card back to be pristine.
Look,
I don't want to be all put up.
At the end of the day, I've only got one thing I can really say to that, and that is, now, you don't want to give in the way of Jeff Bezos's millions, now, do you? Or billions?
Billions. There you go.
I mean, after all, that packing paper costs money,
Thank you. Yeah, I'd hate for that $1 billion yacht to Billish Pump to quit working on it.
Yeah. And I believe he doesn't actually pay his workers properly, and that's just, what the fuck, man? You make how much? Yes. Pinnacle uncool behavior time. Now, I'm thinking it may be worth my while actually getting out the... actually, I know what I should do while I think too, because I've only just... I haven't done the actual various colors I need to do on these little light things. So I'll do them. Well, I think... Now, I've got a few other things I need to consider. Deary me, governor. 657. Looking, not finding.
I think somebody in Georgia won the $968 million jackpot.
Wow. That's amazing. You would have to be reasonably happy with that. Now,
sadly to say, they'll probably won't even get half of it once the government gets their part.
You serious? That's actually subject to tax.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The 968 million, they might.
Jesus, that's a bit rugged.
They might pocket 400 million off of it,
which is still a pretty heavy payday. Let's not be shy.
Oh, no doubt, absolutely, yes. But still, for to take over half, that's sad, man.
I certainly would not be unhappy for 400 mil to be in my bank account.
You imagine?
I quote
myself the new boobies.
I was going to say I quote I quote Han Solo. I can imagine quite a bit.
Yep.
Now, there's one color I need to get out that I don't have out at the moment. Oh, I think that's it here. Yes, it is. Boom. Now,
here you are.
Next, we shall I get very frustrated when I keep looking for things and just not finding them. Here we go. X11. What is X11?
And you know damn well you've seen them before and you can't picture where they were at before.
Yeah. Next 5 is the orange one, isn't it? Nine of green is the one we're looking for. Oh, for fuck's sake, Rob.
I was gonna turn them on while I got there. I did turn one of them on.
Right. I'm making an executive decision here. What I'm doing
I don't know. You might need to talk
is first, because it'll make it easier for me to identify a few things. We're going to go with some transparent red.
Transparent red.
Yep. Transparent red. Now I'll need my goggles. We will go this one. And better make sure I get my sides right. I'm going to look like a yutz. That's the red. That's the red, man. Now.
So how big were the ones you caught yesterday? Oh, I think we lost them.
Yes, you did lose me, but I am back. Oops, days now the chair's playing up. I ask you, where's the love, people? Now, to answer your question, they were all a bit over 40 centimeters. Okay, in inches, give me a moment. So 12 is. We're talking about probably 17 inches.
Oh, wow.
So they're a good size.
That is a good size.
And they'll give you a bit of the biscuits once they latch on. They like going for a bit of a run. They quite often don't cooperate on coming in, cunts. And that's the way you want it, though. But, like one of the ones I latched onto, he was doing the old, I'm going to try and run you into weeds shit.
Oh, yeah. I hate it when they done that crap.
Oh, yeah, cunts. But yeah, saw it in operation, managed to yoink him out of there. There we go. There's part 1. Now, that means we'll go with yellow. Yellow again.
Are y'all using jigs or all live bait?
No, what we use when you go locally, the best bait for carp is actually corn. Kernels of corn.
You're a fish for carp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're bottom feeders.
You just put a bit of corn on your hook. And away you go. That easy. And technically, you're not supposed to put them back because they are noxious fish. But they're not that plentiful in the torrents. And me and my mate couldn't be fucked, so we just put them back. We figure we can catch them later.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, I know there's some local farm ponds around here, and they ask you if you catch grass carp to take them out, but I always throw them back.
Yeah. But the annoying one, or thing that we caught, or I caught, was the bloody turtle.
That was exciting by itself.
Pardon?
So that was exciting by itself, wasn't
it? Frustrating more than exciting.
Felt turtles before, and that's a pretty fun to win.
Because the thing is, they'll come. It's interesting with turtles because the way the carp hit over here, because of course fish hit differently and yada yada yada. You'll see a rod tip bend and then off. And then you wait a while and make sure your line's nice and slack, and then the line will get take up, bend, and then away you go. Having a turtle pick your line is similar, but the difference, they'll just keep bend, and it'll be about the same. And I'd seen the pattern. I've gone, right, it's a fucking turtle. He's not following through. This is a turtle. I was getting my bait out of the way, so I didn't hook the turtle. I ended up latching onto the bugger's shell. And it's just like, for fuck's sake. And, yeah, I'm sure he wasn't real happy about it either, to be fair. But yeah, got him all untangled and back in the water happily enough. There we go. And one more. I'm going to have to do a bit of... Now, transparent green, I do have that somewhere. I'm just trying to remember if it's an acrylic or a lacquer. One way to find out. I reckon it's an acrylic. That's my guess. Actually, before I do that, one thing I can do, and will do, and I will do, is...
It's you and your little doggy too, my pretty.
So
have you ever had turtle stew before?
Have I ever had
turtle stew?
No.
Don't feel bad, Norma.
Over here, the only people who are allowed to have it's basically it's a only basically First Nations people are allowed to have them. It's a thing to protect the species. But up north, it's more of a thing, not necessarily locally. Up in a place called the Tiwi Islands, for example, where basically there's not actually that many white fellas anyway. But they're allowed to do it. If a white guy did it, you'd be getting his nuts chopped off because, well, generally they'd be doing it for a commercial enterprise anyway. It's a whole thing going on there. I'm sure I don't need me to wax lyrical. I'm sure you understand what I'm going on about.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, point being that now, give me a moment, is that, ouch, in the long and the short of it, no. When I was in, excuse me, I thought I might have had if there'd been a good opportunity for it in China, I might have had a go. Had a lot of interesting stuff in China. Do have a light green. What's that? Hello, clear green. Come to Papa. Now, something I might do just for my own, while I'm here and thinking about it, that can go, they can all go out back into here. Let's clear this desk a bit, shall we? Yes, we shall.
Regulations or rules on turtles around here. I know you can go down to your swamp, get your turtle, bring it home, and make you some stew with no problems. There was a man that used to catch him out of his ditch in his backyard. And I
do have a joke that involves turtle soup, but to understand it, you'd have to know who a guy named Gladstone Small is, and you would never have heard of him in the US.
Nope.
But the long and the short of the joke is, Gladstone Small was a guy who played Test match cricket for England. He was a fast bowler, and due to a slight physical condition to do with his spine, he pretty much had no neck.
Oh wow!
And anyway, and that's all you need to fully understand on to get the joke. This is, and one other thing you'll need to understand. Mate, how you doing? Yeah, goes good. And anyway, yeah, the other thing you'll need to understand is that a guy named Graham Gooch was an England cricket captain. That's all you need to know. It goes like this. There's Graham Gooch goes out for to this restaurant, famous for its turtle soup, and goes in. It's a pleasure, Mr. Gooch. What would you love? I've heard very much about your turtle soup. I would like to try it. Very good, sir. And the waiter goes into the kitchen, places the order. After about 20 minutes, the waiter reappears, looking very sheepish, and he said, "Mr. Gooch, I'm very sorry to say, there seems to be a slight problem with the turtle soup. You may wish to reorder." No, that's fine. I'm quite prepared to wait. Oh, very good, sir. Waiter goes off. 40 minutes have passed. Waiter re-emerges, very flustered. Yeah, I'm very sorry, Mr. Gooch, but you're quite sure you wouldn't wish to reorder? There seems to be an ongoing problem with the soup. It may take a little longer. No, I will wait. Another 15 minutes goes. Nearly an hour now. And as you can predict enough, the waiter comes out. Sure enough, can't get your soup. Gooch has just had enough. Look, I've come here told about the outstanding quality of your turtle soup, and you tell me you cannot produce it? What is the problem? And they said, well, what you must understand, sir, is that, well, the turtle seems reluctant to put its neck out, so we're not able to chop its head off. Thus, we can't cook it. So take me to the kitchen. Well, there'll be most. Take me to the kitchen. Very good, sir. And they take him to the kitchen. Take me to the turtle. As they look at it, sure enough, there's the turtle, completely withdrawn. And he looks over at the chef, says, "Get your cleaver ready." "Oh, hey, Manuel, how you doing?" And anyway, as the chef's got the cleaver ready, Gooch looks at the turtle, pegs out, which is the rear end, lubes up a finger and slams it up the turtle's ass. The neck shoots out. Boom! Chef looks off the head. Mission, job is done. And they say, "Well, that's a remarkable technique, Mr. Gooch. Where did you learn that?" He said, "Simple. How else do you think we got a tie on Gladstone Small for team photographs?"
Holy shit, man.
Now, all I did there, yes, this is an F4U kitty guy, is put a bit of lights on here. Their formation lights. That will have a piece of plastic clear plastic go in, and we've also got our navigation lights.
Wow.
So, oh wait a minute, I haven't done the blue one there. What am I doing? Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, it's coming along now. Now, all we need to do next, once I've got the blue on, get that blue one. Of course, that's one of the ones I put away. Well, why would this not be the case, dingus?
Biggest.
Here we go. I reckon we're going to put more of the covers on our Corsair. As long as I get the front ones on, I reckon the rest should be pretty straightforward. This is the joy of Tamiya. And then when they're dry, we can look pretty seriously at the upper areas. Who would have thought? Now, there's one thing I'm a little bit... Oh, it's okay. As long as this glass panel here is not quite as flush as I might like it, but I'm being picky and pedantic. Why? Because I'm a scale modeler, is what we do.
It is what we do. I actually picked up the colors for my P51 Mustang.
Oh, yeah.
While we're out, yeah.
Now, got a bit of paint on my thumb. Deary me. Now, where's that? Where did I put that brush? Or did I put it away? Possibly. Who would have thunk it, eh? Yes, I did.
Gremlin got it.
Yeah. Now we'll have the navigation lights.
I said the Gremlin got it. Bassman said you put it away.
There we are. Eins und zwei. There we go. And amongst the other blue, it doesn't really stick out that much, but that's not really the point, of course. It will stick out enough to make a difference. That's the aim of the game. Now, we'll pop that to there. All right. Now, clean brush.
That's what little Johnny said about his penis. I hope it sticks out enough to make a difference.
The other corker I've heard on that sort of in that sort of vein is the guy with the 2-inch penis. Picks up a chick at the bar and basically gets her home, drops his strides, and she looks at and she sees this dramatically undersized penis. Says, "Who are we going to please with that?" He's there, me.
That's it.
Now, where are turning these around to that angle? I reckon I will get the whatchamacallit? The aircraft jig. That's the term I'm looking for. God, that was painful. Because I'll get a better angle on it if I do. No, I mean, Kitty Guy, Bassman built a F4U. I think he's on a Mustang now. Is that a Mustang?
70 Chevelle.
Oh, there we go. Is that the same car that Starsky used to drive in Starsky and Hutch?
No, that was a Gran Torino.
That would be a car to build.
It would. And I'll not be able to find one of them yet. I've actually looked for one online and I can't find one.
Oh, that's sexy. That's very pretty. That's pretty. I really like the bonnet work.
All these little decals, man, they were tough. It took
Yeah,
about
but the decals are pretty damn cool. That's what, particularly that big one on the bonnet. That's sexy shit.
Sexy.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get the aircraft jigsaws. I can get the wheel covers on. Give me a moment.
All right, take down.
Can you tell me? Right. Mm-hmm.
Let's see if how far can I get this to go down. What I'm going to do is get one of these to go up. Is the plan. I believe they do. I should have. That should be able to happen theoretically.
Okay, I'd like to replace your order for you.
How about this one? No, they're all being pricks to me. Surely, if I loosen that up, that would. No. Okay, there's another way we can go about this. You're supposed to be able to adjust the height on this, and it's not cooperating. But I have another cunning plan on that one.
Here's the other option. I can have you come to the store.
Yeah, that thing got all kinds of.
Put the money back on your card.
That'll hopefully do it for us. Nah, that's not quite there.
I'm saying we would put
what I want about that angle.
We would have to have
these front ones.
Be able to put it
need to get this all the way in. All the way in. Then I will need.
I can let the manager know at any point in time you're going to be coming back.
There's a convertible I just finished.
She knows to expect you.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is. Now.
Yeah, I can let you get there. But
we're careful, not so fast, big boy. We're missing here is.
Yes, that's correct.
I forgot. Oh, here they are.
Yes, it sure is.
Now, I think they go.
I appreciate you letting me help you.
In fact, that. Let's just check that. Now, where it is? Here we go. So, okay, the curve goes on the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. Boom and boom. There we go. That's all going to happen. Now, we'll start with this one. And how high up exactly does it go? Right. And might want to give tweezers a burl here, maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling brave. Let's have a look at this. Tweezers. My hands are getting in the way of seeing what I'm actually doing, which is inconvenient at best.
But it will happen.
Yeah. It does indeed happen. Aha, here's the ones that I would probably prefer to use for the occasion. Now, that then, dearie me. Where's on mic? Oh, I'd have to go on lower, wouldn't it? That would make sense. That's not quite dry enough. Might want to let that set for a bit. Now that's okay. That's okay. Because what I'll do in the interim is that wheel's moving just a little bit, which is less than, and what's going on here? That's the bracket. That is not meant to be at that angle. Oh. Give me a moment. Aha. You have to fix that later. You have to let that settle. Got a bit too adventurous, I did. And paid the price, cunty.
Yeah. That's why I want to get the activator.
Yeah, never mind. So what I'll do is I will, well, let that settle. In the meantime, other things we can do. Ah, yes. Let's get that done. You're going to be astounded at what I'm about to put on in front of the camera, because you're going to be saying, what the devil? But while we're here, and as I haven't finished it really, let's get this done. All right.
Looking pretty spiffy.
It's not looking all foul. Now, this is one step we'll do, and then I have to let something dry on that for a bit, and then we will. What I'll have to do is just attach the tail or the wire to the tail. But first, that's not what I'm at. What am I going for? Why am I getting the thinner out? What the devil, Rob? What the devil?
What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, these are the questions. There's modeling, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Jim.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic.
That's it. And who can forget? If I give her any more, I'll blow, Captain. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes, that's it. That would be most illogical.
I think William Shatner is 96 or 97 years old now.
How old was he when he went into space? Which I think is fantastic, by the way.
I'm not sure. William Shatner, I think he done that like atmospheric thing.
All right, so
But I think he went to that to where they got this craft that carried it to the atmosphere. It's called space. Yeah, look that up. I think he did.
you did, yeah. He went up with SpaceX, maybe.
Yeah.
He went up with somebody.
He just goes up there to the edge of the atmosphere, considered space, but you know.
Yeah. Because he put up a picture with a card. There's a picture of him with a card saying, "Suck it, Picard."
Yeah.
You're going, yeah, nice. You as if you'd miss an opportunity like that.
Absolutely.
He did it 2021.
Yeah, 2021 he did it. And he's 94 years old now, so he had to be in
90, 89 or 90.
Yep.
Good on him. Right, well, the canopy's in position.
Uh-oh.
All we're waiting for is for that canopy to dry. And then I'll attach this wire to the tail, and then it will be done. So that's a good thing, like all of its own, that is.
Yeah, when that gets dried, I like a look-see at it. That looks really nice.
Yeah, yeah. Put me through some pain, but the result's good. So let's just pop that over here for the time being while that's drying. And I might just adjust the angle of that canopy. It's not quite straight.
Well, you know, you got to have those models that you put together that you later look at and go, that was a bitch to put together.
Yeah. They're often sometimes the most rewarding ones, even if they don't necessarily come out quite the way you want. There we go.
Like the one I jumped up and down on the other day, like a 5-year-old, my wife says.
Yeah. Now, okay. So now we get a bit tricksy as far as what I'm going to do next. Because like I said, I want those wheels to settle a bit. Once they're 100%, that'll be a piece of piss from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's a bit frustrating. But I have other cunning plans. Now, good thing I've got a multiplicity of them, isn't it?
Bezos done that same thing, didn't he?
Who did?
Jeff Bezos, didn't he do that too?
Go into space?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think he did.
Now, a friend of mine, this is not Bezos, this is Musk, but of course he owns a space thing. Jesus. I just impaled the plane on the camera boom there, but it's okay. A mate of mine has said a few times, and I'm struggling to disagree with him, that in many ways, Elon Musk ticks every box for a Bond supervillain. He's fabulously rich. He uses his wealth to buy political influence and sow disruption. He has the space program. Ever seen Moonraker?
Moonraker.
And it's just like, oh my God. He's a Bond supervillain.
Yeah, my son's not very fond of him because he said he has sweatshops.
You don't? Well, yeah. There's a lot of no good things about Elon Musk. You can just go, man, you're an asshole. Simple equation. You're an asshole.
The 007 movie from 79?
Moonraker?
Moonraker? Oh, yeah, right. James Bond. Yeah. Now I'm familiar with it. Yep.
Yeah. Had Roger Moore.
Yep.
As the James Bond in that one.
There was Roger Moore, and there was another one. What was his name that I liked that played the best James Bond? Sean Connery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the original one. Yeah. They're the only, I haven't actually seen many now. Whilst I'm waiting for what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a bit of a look-see at a few things on our Volvo. Now, in fact, here's a couple of things I need to do straight away. First up,
That's Trump says real baby drill, right?
Oh, yeah.
On that model kit, you got a drill baby drill, don't you?
There's a whole stack of things I need to do. One thing I'm considering doing, give you a zoom in here. Well, what was the point? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Now, on this part here, this is the part you're talking about.
No, just go put it
I have considered, no, not necessarily decided on, but actually getting a laser cutter, paying for a laser cutter to shear that off, make it utterly smooth, with the exception of that. Because that would give me a perfectly smooth surface. Now, my other option is Dremel, which can be a little rough depending on what I use.
Yeah, I think use a Dremel with the saw blade and then sand it flat.
That would be the thing. Take it to a point where you can then go, okay, from here, I'm comfortable with evening it out.
Right.
Now, I would need to do that. I wouldn't do that inside here. I can tell you that now because shit's going to go everywhere. This we know. All right. Now, to that end, if you first focus and zoom out. So, what I'd like to do today, as far as this goes, is work out what pieces of the Mustang I'm going to use, what pieces of the Volvo I'm going to use. Long and the short of it.
Get your plan started, yep.
Now, pretty obviously, I'm just going to take this straight out now because I need to do that. Sprue cutters. I might even go so far as to announce this plant. I guess it's a bit of a kit bash, isn't it? On social media.
So I did complete the engine of that Monte Carlo 350.
Yeah, right.
Under two barrel. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Might put it on an engine stand and
we'll pop that over to here. What I might do whilst I'm getting my shit together, I'm actually going to do something sensible. Yes, I am. Don't mean to alarm you with that. But I'm actually going to put all these loose pieces of Corsair in the one area so as I don't fucking lose them. Who would have thought? Common sense being applied. Dear, oh dear.
Common sense. That.
That's it. Vastly overrated and not in very common amount.
You couldn't pour piss out of a boot with the directions laying on top.
Now, next. So at least now I know where all the Corsair parts are. That is good. And there was much rejoicing.
They sang and danced.
Next. Okay. One thing I'm going to do. Okay. Let's have a look at if I can get I want to have a look at how Volvo go about their wheels because their wheel rims are pretty big. And whether they're just wheel rims or whether there's two parts or what they do with them. Okay, here we go. So what I want to see, I'm inclined to go with the Mustang mags.
I think they look good on there.
What I need to find out is if they will fit onto the relevant part, obviously enough. That might not be an issue. Hopefully it isn't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, you might be able to use the back plate of the Volvo on the rim part of the Mustang rim. You know what? You follow me?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But I've done that with some of mine because I want to use a certain rim on a car. So
just going to see. It might require a bit of jiggery pokery. I've just noted. Oh, look at. Now here's something to consider. They've got really nice chromed bumper bars. Does the Volvo? No. Can I get one of them on to fit the Volvo? That would be fucking sexy. Wow, that's swish. This is not a nice engine. A nice kit. Now, okay, so I see where the problem might arise. So, option 2. Can I? Where's the Mustang assembly instructions? Option 2 is to put there's a mechanism that needs to be done. Here we are. For the Mustang wheels. Now I might need to complete that before I can get them onto the Volvo. I'm going to see how well these bumper bars do fit as well while I'm at it. But here we go. Right. So if I did that, I know the tires on the Volvo are as wide as the tires for the Mustang, so that's going to fit. That's not a problem at all. Oh, here's an interesting one for you.
What you got?
Okay. The good people at Revel have actually on their assembly sheets. I'll give you a zoom in for this. This is actually to me it's cool.
Are they Revel models?
It's a thing of they've actually done in multiple languages. Ding ding ding. So to us, tire, nu, as in pneumatic, but another one, pneumatico. So you can see the linguistics pneumatic, in this case pneumatico, down here, shown in place. Illustrate en place. French. Shown in place. Illustration in place.
Huh.
Si muestra en su lugar. That doesn't sound very, I'd say that's Spanish. But I'm not seeing too many overlaps to the English or Latin there. Maybe if I knew my Latin better. Anyway, there we go. I just thought that was kind of cool.
It is cool. Matter of fact.
Now, by the looks of things, okay, so if I've done that, that would mean yes. Right. I reckon we can do this. Yeah. So A26 part I need just to confirm that. Looking. Oh, no.
So on my P51 Mustang, it has 20 different languages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's crazy. Got one English and of course all the other different languages.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was picking out the paint colors today, I noticed that.
What company puts it out? Is that a Revel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Revel.
Here's a bit of cluster fuckage on this kit.
Like that.
Scope this out. That, if you want to get that done, so far as I can tell, you need to paint it.
Yep.
And that's going to require a bit of delicacy.
Yep.
Now, yeah, because there's no decals for that, which is a bit cunty. Now, the one thing I might want to check, I guess, is they did have 7.6, yes. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Okay, there's these little these little clips that go in actually have Volvo on them, which is kind of interesting. No, I'm still going to go with the other ones. That's that decision made. Now, next. Okay, so if I'm going for the Mustang engine, there's quite a few bits of this I can just casually chop out. Actually, not really on this one. I think it'll probably be on the. Here we go. So, what engine? What are their engine parts? Let's have a look. And we'll just chop them out because I don't need them. Engine. 15. That one goes. What's this one? Is that a 10? Is that part of it? No.
I got to find me some more spark plug wires. I don't have any for these two engines.
No, cut that one out. Don't need the engine block or that.
Yeah, red and black. Yeah, because I do a lot of Chevrolet, so most of their engines are orange or a Ford blue for my Ford. So red and black printed jack, red and yellow kill a fella.
Oh, do need that. That's the rear vision mirror. Where else am I attached? There we go. Now I think that's most of the engine chopped out, which I'm happy to do because I don't need it. Now, here's a question that we'll get answered.
That's molded in blue, right?
That's the hull is. That's what they give it to you in because that's what they're recommending you paint it in. I got bad news for them. It's going to be black.
Yeah. Well, that actually make a deeper dark black if you leave it that color, unless you prime it gray first.
In that case, I may not prime it grey. I may just go straight on if it's going to make it deeper and darker.
Yeah, with it being a darker color, blue like that, a lot of times they'll make the paint you use darker, deeper.
There's a win. Now,
let me see that.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the stuff I don't need in one box, all the stuff I do need in another.
That's actually why. That's why this Chevelle turned out so candy apple red, because it was molded in white.
So
I didn't prime it gray, which would have made it a deeper color. So the white, black, and the candy apple red.
Yeah. Let's see if. Oh, not quite. Certainly not on the front. Unless, no. How about the back? Nah, it's too wide. Never mind. Pity. Would have looked good.
It won't work.
Nah. It's the car itself is actually too wide.
Oh shit! Just a damn cock hair too.
Not by much either. That's a pity.
Yeah.
So what I will do, in that circumstance is when it comes to the Volvo bumper bars, I'll hit them with chrome paint straight out. It's a pretty obvious solution. And then they'll still look very pretty. Yes, they will. Now, so I'm actually looking forward to getting this, doing this. Well, I look forward to doing all my kits, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's something a bit different to what I normally do, and involves a bit of jiggery pokery, which I kind of like doing. Which
Well, on the average, I have 3 going at one time. I got a 72 Nova I'm working on.
Yep.
I got that Chevelle and 68 Camaro.
Oh yeah.
I'll paint it probably tomorrow.
Now, starting to get a bit of organization here. Now, these are Volvo tires. Don't need them. Don't need that. Here we go. Boom. And things we do need are these. Don't need. Well, you do need those. Do need some of this.
I'll come over in the evenings. Basswoman crochet. She's making a blanket right now, and I'll sit here at the window and work on my kits.
Oh yeah, nice one. It's a good time for both of you to work on your hobbies.
Yeah, we sit here and we'll watch a movie, put a movie on, and
nice.
Especially during the wintertime, you know, you can't go outside and do nothing, and it gets dark early, so why not?
You know, I can totally see that. Not only does it, aside from the fact that you'd freeze any number of body parts off, there's the whole thing of, but yeah, as you say, in your part of the world, it gets dark a lot pretty early.
Yeah, it's all. Well, it got dark here about 20 after 5. It's 6 o'clock now.
Yeah. It's the same over here. When it starts getting dark early, no one goes out, mate. Why? Because you don't want to. I need that. Now, getting down to some, as we have said before, brass tacks. Now that's Mustang stuff. This is Mustang stuff I need. Okay, and then we are indeed down to what we need and what we don't. Excellent. Now, might just bring that back a bit. And then I'll take that. Oh, you're not meant to go into there.
That's what she said.
Oops, it does. That can go. Something I've also discovered on the Volvo kit that's a bit of a frustration, and I'll show you this in fact. Give me a moment, I need to do a bit of locating with a few things. Where did I put? No, they're not in here. No. No. I think they're on the table. I'm looking for the Mustang decals because some of them Here they are. Now, to show you why I'm particularly interested in keeping the Mustang decals, I'll need to show you the dashboard that we've got to work with. The deal is this. Unfettered carnage. Let's get this in some. Anyway, at least I know what parts I need and what parts I don't. You know what I mean? Now, it goes like this. Zoom right in. See if I can get the light right. That's going to be important to illustrate my point here. Okay, now you can probably just see those three dials.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, you're meant to paint them. And you can't quite see them clearly, but there are actual little notches for you to do your gauge on and shit. And I gotta say, that's a bit subpar to work with.
Huh. How raised up are they?
A bit. So there is the option of the dry brush, but another option I have is to try and utilize these from the Mustang.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And in one instance, that does require that I'm going to need to trim the decal on the bottom. That's okay. I can live with that.
I think I might go that route.
So I think I'll be doing that rather than...
You got door panel decals?
They do have some door panel detail here.
Okay.
Now, on a Volvo, I'll show you what...
I've never run across any door panel decals.
That's again for the Mustang, because I guess because it's wood. Now on the Volvo, that's what you get on the door, and they don't generally have that's front and back door. By the way, that's like one entire side panel. That would be the back door. That'd be the front door.
Okay.
It would actually be that way around.
Okay.
There's only. Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't go for the wood decaling on the door here because it wouldn't match in the back. But yeah, I'm quite happy to start using the some of the Mustang decals to improve the interior or the dashboard detailing.
Well, don't you have two sets of decals? Since you got two models, two Mustang kits, right?
Yeah, well, I do. So it's not going to be a problem from the viewpoint of I've still got those ones for the other Mustang, full Mustang kit, so that's all good. Yeah. These are the things. Now, next. That was it. Now, as I've decided to wait a bit on the Corsair, let's just have a gander. Pop them over to there. That.
Well, today is your Sunday. What you got going on today, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, not much. Well, in a number of different events, not a lot, but a bit in terms of I want to get some domestic stuff done, unsurprising. What I would like to do is some work on my bass. I've got some, I made some very interesting, I got shown some stuff in musical theory that when I got down and practiced, it was quite illuminating and I wish to explore further. It's all to do with how different modes of scales interplay and then operate in up and down the fretboard. And to me, it's exciting, very, very exciting. It is.
I imagine so.
And I also, that's okay. That just means it wasn't drum. That's okay. Let's just be cool. Obviously, I was a bit rough with it, as the bishop said to the choir boy. Although, you know what I might even consider doing. You'll see about this. Yeah, anyway. And I also would like to get heavily stuck into the next chapter of my current book.
Oh man, that one you sent us, Rob, kudos, man. That was amazing.
I'm glad you liked it.
Bravo.
Now, I emailed you the rest of them.
Okay.
But the problem, something to be aware of, when I put them through, in well. I figured they'd come through, chapters 5, 6, 7 in nice, neat order.
Okay.
But when I looked at the email from when it was sent, they seemed to come through in some sort of weird order.
Well, she had to download them on my phone to transfer them to send them to her phone, so she could read.
Just only thing you need to really be aware of, long and the short of it, is that the first chapter in the new batch is chapter 5.
Oh, okay. Because you had a prologue and 4 chapters in this first batch.
Yeah. So your next one is chapter 5. As long as you remember that.
All right.
And then logically go through order from there. It'll all be in correct order.
What inspired you? I mean, man, I'm really Robster. I mean, that was some hell of a writing, man. And my wife, she's read a lot of books, and she was really, truly impressed with that.
Oh, what inspired me? Well, most people seem to think I'm pretty good with the language. And, well, yeah, I am. I'm quite comfortable with saying that. And I'd started on it and just basically stalled. And a mate said, if you don't fucking finish it, I will. And they said, well, fuck off, I'll do it then. And this I then did. Now, I've pitched it to a few publishers and haven't gotten any bites yet.
Why the hell not?
But that's part of the game.
Hey.
But that's why I decided I'd go down the path of self-publishing, the downside of which is that to do that, you really need 3 or 4 books to put up on the one time. So when people hit it, they say, oh, there's these other books by the same person, and so it goes.
Right.
And that's what I'm going down the path of at the moment. And yeah, I don't expect I'll be published until I'm probably just turned 58, probably 60. That's okay.
So you're what, 55, 56 now?
58.
Oh, you're 58 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I expect I'll be published by the time I'm hopefully my aim is by the time I'm 60 or 61. I'll have enough books together that I can start putting them on various platforms.
So are they going to always be like online type of book?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is exactly how I intend to go about it. There's 3 things you can do, and you're well advised. There we go, kids.
Oh yeah,
All done.
nicely
Well,
done.
that's a good outcome from the stream. Now I don't mind that. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see what you'll see. The wires a bit loose. That's pretty common.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as in terms of the wires actually were quite loose in on the actual aircraft. There we go. Now
That's looking
I'll
really
let
nice.
everything dry onto that. As far as, of course, strictly speaking, I should.
And excuse my ignorance, but what aircraft is that?
This is the P-51D.
Okay, okay.
This is the one we put all the stuff from Armour Hobby in. So we got our little. Oh, let's see if I can get the light right. A vent there somewhere. You can just see it. It's not quite focusing properly.
Oh, there it went.
Yeah.
Almost.
Either way, but we've got our nice cockpit with it.
Nice.
So yeah, there we go. Finally done. And I can put it away. Well, that's a good outcome. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Now, if I'm going to Dremel this, which is probably the way to do it, as I said, doing it in here is not the place because I'll get dust everywhere. So I'll do that outside. Now, one thing on the engine that Revell have done really well is they're very specific about their colours.
Phone's on 20%.
And here we go. Aluminium, chrome, Ford engine blue.
Okay. Yeah, because in a few
I know
minutes.
blue, I'll go with that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. Just making. Yeah, I've got all these colours already. That's as if I don't have these colours. I mean, really now. All right. Well, I reckon that's me done for today.
All right.
I want those wheels. I reckon I want those wheels on the Corsair to settle before I start tinkering and. Well, not tinkering before I start getting stuff on them because they weren't dry enough before. Waiting won't kill me, and I get stuck into what I'll probably do today. There's another thing I'll do today, aside from playing bass and writing. I'll get the Dremel out on the engine bay. And
drill, baby, drill.
Yeah, that's the one. And from there, we can. I can start getting stuck into the engine of the Mustang engine for the Volvo.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty happy with that. Alrighty, I'll give you a bit of screen time and you can show us what you've been doing. Oh, that's pretty.
Porter Chevelle.
Nice.
Got the back rear end with the shocks on it painted.
Nice.
I ain't done a whole lot today. Got my battery painted and detailed out, the little cables on top.
Nice one.
Exhaust done.
Yep.
Front shocks done.
Good stuff.
All right, that's what I've got done today.
All righty. Well, as I said, that is us done for today. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
First time viewers, you know the drill. Follow, like, or subscribe. Other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And what do you think I'm about to suggest, people? Can you guess? Can you? I think you can. It's follow, like, or subscribe. Yes, it is. In the meantime, we will be back tomorrow. Same kit time, same kit channel. We'll catch you good people then. See yous. Yes, no worries, David.
Thank you, Dope.